Over 50% of the safety certificates that accompany pharmaceutical products imported into Nigeria are fake. That's the stunning claim from the country's Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, or NAFDAC. The certificates are meant to establish the status of the products and applicants in exporting countries.
If certificates are faked, obviously the products from these companies are also likely to be fake. Obviously they will be fake. So it's not a thing of joy at all.
Some of them claim that the regulation is too taxing, in the sense that they don't want to pay all the levy that is meant for each product that comes to the country. But that's a way that the government also generates revenue.
Nigeria imports over 70% of its pharmaceutical needs, mainly from India and China. The Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria says there are over 2 million unregistered pharmaceutical stores and 35 open drug markets across the country, making Nigeria a fertile ground for fake and substandard drug products. The pharmacists warn that substandard and counterfeit products jeopardize access to safe and effective health care.
Longer treatment periods, which means increased costs on you, because when you spend money, you won't get results. You might end up changing the course of therapy. That will mean longer treatment periods, increased cost. So, of course, and finally, mortality. Because if you're taking a toxic medication, that means it could lead to death.
According to the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, almost 500,000 people in sub-Saharan Africa, including Nigerians, die every year due to trafficked medical products. Health experts say the NAFDAC report is a helpful step towards addressing the issue. However, they also want the names of the companies behind the fake certificates made public and those responsible to be punished. Meanwhile, the Federation of Nigerian Pharmaceutical Industry Associations is also proposing the creation of a pharmaceutical manufacturing development fund, which would help support the local production of active pharmaceutical ingredients, vaccines, and research and development.
They must see how they can stamp out corruption in the process of importing these drugs. And also, if we can start manufacturing our drugs locally, we have enough manpower.
The Pharmaceutical Society of Nigeria says only 30% of drugs used in the country are manufactured locally, a situation that has left it to rely on importation. NAFDAC maintains it has blacklisted the companies behind the issuance of the fake certificates and sanctioned them. The coordinated Minister of Health and Social Welfare says the government is now putting everything in place to ensure that the pharmaceutical industry thrives and that Nigeria has affordable and safe commodities to improve the health of her citizens without having to rely on importation. Tesem, Akende, CGTN Jos.